Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. This morning, reading from Proverbs, 26. Because it is April 26, 2023, I'm going to read from verse 17 and 18 and 19. 17, 18, and 19. I think it's important we look at this today. A person who is passing by and meddles in a quarrel that is not his own is like the person who grabs a dog by the ears. It's like a madman who throws flaming darts and deadly arrows. So is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, "I was only joking." I was originally looking at this, I wasn't going to throw 17 in there, but it goes with it so well, I figured I would. But 18 says this, like a madman who throws flaming darts and deadly arrows. So is a man who deceives his neighbor and says, "I was only joking." So a madman goes out and he just starts slinging flaming arrows all over town, just shooting arrows that are lit on fire into the air, and it's landing on everybody's house, and shooting regular arrows and letting them land where they may. You know, if you think about that in society today, we have madmen do that kind of stupid stuff all the time. Maybe not with arrows, right? But they're out there pitching stuff out there that it causes harm to everyone, and we get upset with, well, the device that he used. And those same people that are upset about that are the same people that will walk into a room, make a really crude joke and say, "Oh, I was only joking," or say something that they just, they're upset, and so they say something that they intend to injure, right? But then they say, "Oh, I was only joking," or "It's just a joke," or "It's a phrase," or "It's a metaphor," or whatever. And while they may intend it towards one particular person, everyone in the room heard it. I don't know about you guys. I walk into a room, somebody says something, and everybody laughs. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. What do? We laugh with them because we don't want them to know how much it hurt us, what they just did. But then that day, that week, that month, depending on how well we're able to deal with those things, we struggle with how we interact with everyone else. If we really have been doing it too long, we'll actually find ourselves doing it to everyone else. Because while they did it to me, I might as well do it to them. That's just the way society works. It's not. It's not how society works. I have learned that when something like that's said and it bothers me, if I don't actually address it to the person and say, "I know that you thought that was funny, but it wasn't." If I don't do that and do it out loud, out loud is an important part of that conversation because they can't hear you otherwise. They think it was okay, and you convince yourself it was okay. Once you convince yourself it's okay, you do it too. It's not okay. I know I've done it to some of you. And if I have, first and foremost, and I haven't apologized, I am now, but that's meaningless because I didn't catch it and do it, and I'm giving you permission to say to me, "That hurt." Because I need to know. Because it's my responsibility to wield the weapon of my tongue in a responsible way. It's important for all of us to remember that today. I don't need to be the guy that just walks up to some strange dog and grabs it by the ear. That's not going to go well for me. I don't want to be that with you either. And I don't want you to have to go through it either with other people in your life. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.